Hey, hey, hey! Marieanne here, the Crotchety Clogger. It's a video, can you believe it? Anyway, I thought I'd come on today because I went to, I did a little crafty shopping today. The first time I've been wanting to go for a very long time to a place in Greensboro, North Carolina, just down the road from me. It's called Reconsidered Goods. It is it's a thrift store, and you may have heard of it from Cinnamon Stitches because she went there as well. And so finally I got to go today, and what it is, it's a thrift store. It's used goods, but primarily I would say 80-90% of what they carry is crafting. Let's take a look at that footage that I took from there. Okay, be right back. Look at all the beads. That whole canister bucket there is full of plastic pony beads. There's the yarn section. But this place, it goes on forever. And I didn't explore the whole thing. So I did concentrate on the bead section in this little section here. I guess that's the one thing about collecting beads as opposed to yarn. It takes up a whole lot less room. Now, many of the things that are here are probably priced about the same as they would be in the big box store on clearance. But with this type of selection, that's not usually what you can find. You know what I mean? There's a lot more selection here than in the big box store, insofar as very, very good prices go. Like this necklace, for instance, is $3. But it could be deconstructed and used in other ways as well. But for 50 cents, oh my goodness. Those seed beads, beautiful. And to the yarn. So here's a bag full of cotton for $5. Some crochet thread. And it looked like it sold for 69 cents in the store on clearance. But at this point, I did not know how the yarn was priced. There's like, what is that called? Like that ribbon yarn. Make beautiful scarves with it. Here's some pretty soft, fuzzy stuff. And here's some Hobby Lobby clearance stuff. So, while we're looking at yarn here, let me tell you a little bit more about this store, Reconsidered Goods. Not only do they sell reused crafty items, they also offer workshops and classes, a community room for artists to meet and create together, what they call a maker's lab, which I assume is their education space. So they are nonprofit, so they do use what they make in order to offer these workshops and spaces for people to be together, like-minded people. Oh, here's some Patton's wool. I thought of you, Gurney D. You want me to go up there and get it for you? You could do some felting. And I did look to make sure it was 100% wool, and it is. But I think it's $2 because it has a pink rubber band. You'll see in a minute. Finally figured out how they price their yarns. Here's some kitchen cotton, sugar and cream. That would be $2 with the pink rubber band. So you'll see in a moment. Oh, and also I meant to mention how they have it sorted by color, which is kind of cool. Oranges together, the reds together, yellows together. There's some velux. Yeah, okay, so as you can see, it's priced by the rubber band. Brown rubber bands are $1, pinks are $2, so on and so forth. And a lot of them didn't have a band, so it would be a question for someone who worked there. So I went straight back and looked at this Hobby Lobby clearance, which was $2, clearanced in Hobby Lobby for $1.24. So they are, I mean, you know, but I can well understand now that I know that this store not only sells things, they offer a lot to the community. I'm going to have to check into things that they do. I think it would be interesting, like their classes and workshops and stuff. Yeah, this Brava worsted weight, that was kind of a cool find, but it didn't have a rubber band. Then I saw this little bitty knitting machine for $5. I did not get it. I resisted. One of these days I will get a machine. All the whites. This was on the other side. Whites and creams, off-whites. And so it looks like some vintage Red Heart luster sheen. Not sure, I'm assuming that's vintage. The label looks like it might be. Cones of cotton. For $5. That the other cone on the other side that had the blues and whites in it, that interests me. Look at all the thread, man. But yes, I did learn that a lot of factories even donate. So you see a lot of big, humongous spools of thread and such. Oh, look, big twist. Some more of that Hobby Lobby furry stuff. And some more of the Hobby Lobby furry stuff. And some, I think that was like Red Heart, I'm not sure. And Velux. Yeah, a 3-pack for $4 of the Scrubby Sparkle. That's a pretty good deal. I didn't get it because I don't need any Scrubby Sparkle. Just a pan of a lot of the other stuff that they have. Paints and glues and color pencils and paintbrushes and paper galore. Knitting needles. Must have been made on that knitting machine. That's pretty cool. You know, and I didn't even explore the entire place. I can't even tell you how many hours I spent there. And primarily with yarns and with the beading, as you saw. But let me show you what I got, okay? First off, for the yarn, a big old cone of cotton. I do not know what type of cotton it is. There is no label, but I am 99.9% sure it is cotton. If it is not 100% cotton, I'm sure that it is the Premier Home Cotton, probably 85 cotton, and the rest is polyester, I think, right? But anyway, yeah, it's definitely a 4. It's definitely a 4, and it is definitely cotton. Now, I remember somebody saying how you can use a match or a lighter and light a little bit to see if it really was cotton, but I'm not sure how that goes. I would think that if it was 100% cotton, it would burn completely, and if it had any other ingredients in it like polyester or acrylic or whatever, it'd be more likely to melt. And if you know that, leave that answer down in the comments. But this was $5. So for this much cotton, I thought that was pretty good. And I may be wrong, I don't know, but it was $5. I got it. And of course, my objective going there today was the beads. I was mainly looking to find something to match this, we'll call it a whip. It's a row counter in progress. If you didn't know, I do have an Etsy shop. It's under the same name, the Crochety Clogger, and I make and sell abacus style row counters and stitch markers on my Etsy shop. So that's kind of why I like, shopping around for beads and such. But I do have this beautiful, it's an acrylic purple swirly kind of bead that I wanted to use as an accent piece for one of the row counters, and I was looking for this purple like in a seed bead or a small millimeter bead kind of to add to it. So that's really all I was out for. Well, let me tell you what, this whole bag full is what I came back with. No, I didn't go to Bath and Body. Remember, this is a repurposed store, right? But it's full. It's full. And I know you don't want me to go through every piece of what I got, because yeah. I did find this cute little case for 50 cents, and it's a double layer case, so I've got layers for beads on top, especially small, excuse me, seed beads, and on bottom. So I thought that was good for 50 cents. And then for $1, I found this little case too that used to be a kit, I guess, but that'll work. But I got the mother load of seed beads. Look at all these seed beads. Crazy. So this one, which is about a quarter full for 50 cents. This one is beautiful, I think. Look at those crystal. It was only 50 cents. Lord. This one here was $2. Look at this beautiful pink one. It was $2 as well. But gosh, I mean, those prices, look at that, my favorite blue. Oh man, crazy. Look at these stones. It's hard to see through the bag. Let me take it out. Now this bag of stones here, these are real. They're like chips. I love these for stitch markers or necklaces or anything. And they're green. I don't know if I can call them jade. I don't know that for sure, but aren't they pretty? This whole bag, this entire string, which is pretty good, was $4. That's not bad. That is not bad for real stone or agate. Agate is stone. But yeah, I mean, all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, I know you don't want to. This would be the longest video ever if I went through them all. But another cool thing that I found that I've been wanting to try is some findings, actually. Got some findings. And this is a type of crimpy whoops. No, that's not. I didn't get what I thought I got. Or maybe this is mixed up. Uh-oh, here's a bag of something. I don't know what it is, and I thought I did. Well, looky there. This is like this is not what I thought. So this is like a stone, where you can put a stone in and crimp it down. Huh, how about that? Well, I actually do have some stones that do not have holes drilled. Maybe I can use these. I thought that was something different when I looked. But, $2. That was a buy that I thought it was something and it's not. Oh, look here. These are pretty too. This string was $3, but that's very pretty. Here's a beautiful accent piece that was $2.50. That's going to be pretty at the bottom of a row counter. All kinds of stuff. Oh, here's another little thing. This one was $3. I love this. I don't know if you can tell. It might be too shiny. Focus, camera, focus. Oh, come on. These are cute little ladybugs. Silver ladybugs. How can I get that to focus for you? There. Can you see them? Aren't they cute? Anyway, I had a very good time. Oh, here's a whole thing of seed beads for $2. I mean, just a little Santa charm for Christmas for a quarter. Who can beat that? I don't know. Here's some more beautiful chips in white and crystal color for $3. Look at those. Shiny, sparkly. Look at these. That's pretty. Anyway. Ooh. Looks like hematite in different shapes. Oh, here's some of the crimp ones that I was... Yeah, I did. These are crimp beads right here to crimp, like, strings together. Eventually, or a cord for necklaces. And I have a reasoning behind that. I won't let that go right now. But yeah, oh man, look here. I'm trying to find some of the bigger ones. Look at these freshwater pearls. Aren't they beautiful? 50 cents, people, for freshwater pearls. Look at these beautiful stuff. Okay, I gotta pull this out. Hold on. This was $4, a little bit more, I know. Oh, there's 2 in here. Oh my gosh, I thought I was only one. No, okay, yeah, well worth the $4. Well worth. This string of beautiful white beads. Now this is some kind of stone. Can you see the shiny and the... Yes, I don't know what stone this is. I used to be a little bit of a rock hound. Not really, but yes, and so there's 2 of these strands for $4. You can't beat that. I wonder if they knew both of those were in there. I didn't. Excuse me. I have an itchy in my throat. Look at these beautiful red beads here for $2. Beautiful colors. So yeah, I mean, I'm not even anywhere near. Oh man, just lots and lots of beautiful things that I found in the bead section. I got beads. I got lots of seed beads. I actually need more beads that are more like, which is really what I should have, more this size in different colors. But that's okay. I am very happy with what I got, and I've got my work cut out for me, right? It was fun. I spent some time in there. So anyway, yeah, wanted to catch you up to date as well. If you didn't know already, I've been kind of, what's the word to use? I've been ailing slightly for several months now, about 4 months. But yes, I am going to have surgery on my neck, my cervical vertebrae. I think, if you know Laura, aka Scarecrow, aka Lala, aka Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, you might know that she recently had a surgery on her cervical spine, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the same. I shouldn't say unfortunately. I will say fortunately, because I am ready for this pain to end. Now, today was a good day. Today, I had very little, thus far, nerve flarings in my hands and arms, which is what's been happening due to a couple of degenerated discs in my neck. That's arthritic, the surgeon says, and they are kind of pressing down along with some bone spurs. They're pressing down on my nerve root that leads to my arms and my hands. So, you know, but today, like I said, has been nice. It's been a nice day. I mean, it hasn't really bothered me as much as it usually does. So, back to the point, surgeon's office called me today, and surgery is scheduled for September 12th, much earlier than I thought it would be. So, yay, I'm ready. I'm ready! Laura had to have some bone graft in her vertebrae, actual vertebrae, and they used cadaver bone, and she gave it a name. She's calling her cadaver bone in her neck Willie, right? So I thought, well, and she told me, she said, nobody else gets to have willies. I'm the only one, or Lala is the only one that gets to have willies. Well, I say, Lala, you can have your willies in you. That'd be just fine, because guess what? The surgeon's not going to put no willy in me. I get the heavy metal. Woo! I'm going to rock on, y'all. Yeah, I get a titanium plate and screws and bolts and such. I do still have a lot of questions for the surgeon, but yeah, he said that he was going to do a titanium replacement of one of my discs, and it will fuse together with the other disc. The C5 and 6 will fuse together, so that'll be a nice sturdy structure. But yeah, I got heavy metal in my neck, y'all. Rock on. All right, is enough of that. Thank you for joining me today, if you made it to the end. Oh, you know what? I've been getting lots of new subscribers the past, I'd say, 4 or 5 months, and I'm not putting videos out regularly, but I sure am grateful. I can question myself and go, I wonder why people are joining me. But hey, join on. I appreciate it. And while I'm at it, let me put another advert in here. I have over 30 videos that are for our exercise pleasure and fun, and they are chair dances. If you didn't know that, I do have a playlist called Chair Dances. If you have mobility issues, or if you have some arthritis like I do in my neck, or if you just don't have the time to get up and boogie and exercise, Zumba, whatever it is, if you don't have the time to get up and do it, hey, sit down and do it. You can actually do this while crocheting or knitting, couldn't you? I don't know. Check out my chair dance playlist, though, because, you know, hey, we need to get some exercise somehow. Maybe soon I'll even put out another chair dance. It'll have to be legs only, but hey, nothing wrong with that, right? Okay, folks, thanks for joining me and all my jibber jabber. Bye. I'll see you later.